President Bola Tinubu recently inaugurated the Planning Committee for the National Youth Confab. The confab, initially announced 5 months ago, aims to address pressing issues facing Nigeria's youth, with a particular focus on leveraging technology and agriculture to achieve food sovereignty. During the inauguration, President Tinubu encouraged the youth to seize this opportunity to shape their future and actively contribute ideas for the nation's development. He emphasized their critical role in driving progress as they represent over 60% of the population. Assuring the youth of his full support, Tinubu promised to create a conducive environment for the confab's success, reinforcing his commitment to empowering them as they take on a more prominent role in national affairs. In parallel to the confab's goals, organizations like the Protek Charity Foundation are also working towards a better future for Nigeria's youth. This NGO, which focuses on supporting underprivileged individuals, is dedicated to improving access to education, healthcare, and empowerment for vulnerable groups. Through initiatives such as scholarships, literacy programs, and infrastructure development, Protek is helping to alleviate poverty and create a brighter, more equitable future for children and adults, particularly in rural areas. Well, to discuss the programs and initiatives of Protek Charity Foundation, a philanthropy organization which focuses on youth philanthropy, and the proposed plans by President Tinubu to convoke a national youth conference and how to rally the youth to take part and benefit from the conference, Project Manager, Protek Charity Foundation, Julius Promise, joins us now. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsday.
Good afternoon, and thank you so very much for having me. Thank you.
Let's start, with your foundation. What more can you tell us about your organization and why the focus on youth?
To start with, is the name of the organization is GTN, Giving the Nation. Yeah, GTN is a non-profit, and we've been on for a bit. Our main goal and vision is to empower young people, is to help young people across Africa and Asia. Yeah, Nigeria in focus. But beyond that is to see how we can, with our resources, see how we can make the life of the next man better. Basically, that's what this organization is about. And we've been on for a bit, for a while, and since inception till date, we've been able to help over 5,000 youth. 5,000 young people across Africa and Asia. It's been a beautiful journey thus far. And just coincidentally, this period last year, we started an initiative which is called Missions Week, where we went out for a full week across Nigeria to help people to drill borehole, give food to the needy, and that period last year, we gave over 25,000 bags of rice across Nigeria. So we've been doing this for a bit, and we're in Abuja. We've been in Abuja for a month now, yeah, and the goal is to see what we can do here in Abuja, yeah, and something caught my attention while we were in Abuja. We went to some areas, some inner city. There's a particular place called Maraba, and we found out that their market, the central markets, yeah, the main market there got burnt, and we're able to, beyond the food we gave them, beyond the food stuff we give them, we also were able to help a couple of people get back on their feet, start their businesses again. So yeah, we've been doing that, and we are here till the end of the month. There's a three-day event happening on the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd by Christ Embassy, and we're partnering with them. One beautiful thing, like I tell my team, I said, I call this the Pastor Chris effect. One beautiful thing about Pastor Chris is when Pastor Chris steps into a place, whether a nation or a state for a program, there is this effect. There's an economic boom, the aviation sector, people flying, just for the program, hotels are booked, so it affects all these sectors across board, So he's having a program on the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. We are taking advantage of this influence, this crowd. We are going to have a stand on that day at the National Stadium, Maimbo National Stadium, to see as is feeding their souls. We are also looking for ways, taking the opportunity rather to feed their body, give them food, feed their tummy rather, and all of that. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that. What are some of the strategies that you and your foundation have been able to employ to build trust between the government, young people, and these kinds of activities, and encouraging them to participate actively in national development? What do you say to them? What is the advice that you give to them?
Firstly, there's a saying that nobody. Thank you for that question. It's a beautiful question, by the way. They said there's a saying that goes thus: nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. So we basically care about these people. We care about. I'm coming to you. Obviously a non-government is a non-government, non-profit organization. I'm coming to you from the little I have to share with you and help your business grow, help you grow. I think that's enough trust, and I'm not asking you back. I'm not asking money back from you. So our organization basically is coming to, support you, to help you, grow and all of that. So we're not asking for anything back in return. That's
so let's move to the planned National Youth Conference. What are your thoughts on this? A number of youths I know are skeptical about this conference, saying as outcomes of similar conferences, most times are usually never implemented. So how can the government rally youth to participate and actually own this conference?
I mean, firstly, I applaud the government for trying to do this. It's a great step in the right direction because who better to discuss how they feel than the youth, So I think my suggestion, or what I would, if I was there, what I would propose to the government is we need more youth in politics. We need more youth representatives in politics and also in decision making. And governments need to invest more into the education of the people. Education is key. It's no brainer why an average student from Nigeria travels out of Nigeria and is doing excellently well. There must be something wrong with the system. So the government should look into that. And beyond that, entertainment has been one of our greatest exports in the past decade. So investing into entertainment will be a right step, to take by the government rather. So, this would be if I had the opportunity to have conversation or to be part of that confab. These are the things I would suggest to the government. For example, entertainment. Let's take entertainment for example. Investing into entertainment, it's major because it will cut across all platforms, all walks of life. If you're investing into entertainment, you're indirectly investing into real estate because if for example, an artist wants to do a concert, a major concert, you need a major venue. That is real estate. You need lawyers to look into the contracts and the deals. That's legal. There's hospitality, there's transportation. So it's a big business. Even sports, it's big. The government should look into that. And all that.
And speaking of the youth, another thing that comes to mind is technology. How can technology be better leveraged to, access youth that aren't so easily accessible? Maybe some in the rural areas, some of the more marginalized individuals, and even those with disabilities.
technology is the future, you know. We are doing this because of technology. Thanks to technology, we are able to communicate like this, you know. So we need this in the rural areas. We need technology to we can take advantage of technologies even in the rural areas by, you know, there is no solar panel, for example, solar panel. There's no lights in most rural areas. Installing solar panels in these areas is technology, you know. Yeah, a whole lot. There are a whole lot we can do with technology.
Well, thank you so much, Julius Promise, Project Manager, Protek Charity Foundation. Thank you so much for coming on Newsday.